Hey guys, how's it going? It's Rod here with 13 Outdoors, and today I'm just kind of do a overall video little review of some of the things that I've got off of Temu for EDC and some camping stuff and just some I think I got some off of Temu and some off of Amazon, so I'm just going to kind of go through. I also got some stuff from Walmart too, so hope you guys are having a good day. Just a reminder, the video that I put out last, I think it was on the Walmart knives. At the end of the video, I did a promo for a giveaway that's still going on till tomorrow, and all you gotta do is just like it, leave a comment, and you're entered in the drawing. Okay, so to this real quick, let's look at some of the stuff we got on Temu. You know, if you buy so much stuff, sometimes they have the giveaways, and it's kind of a bait and switch because you have to buy other stuff to earn enough to get this stuff. Make a long story short, I got a couple things for free on here. So one of them was this little billows. It's kind of goofy, but I've already used it outside, and it actually works pretty darn good. It's a little noisy, but it blows enough air to get a good fire going. I used it on getting some charcoals lit the other day, and it actually blew enough to really get them stoked good, and it's better just sitting there trying to blow or fan or anything. So I think they're regular, like let me see if I had this written down. I think they're like $9 or something like that. They're really not worth it, but if it lasts for a while and helps me get my fires going in the morning and stuff when I'm barbecuing, it's a good little find. Good for camping too. I guess it would be great in an emergency situation if you, especially if you had wet wood and stuff, try to get a good flame going. All right, free. On to the next thing, I got this. This is a a little where's that socket set. I've been looking for one of these, small enough to slip into a cargo pocket. Here it is. So it comes with this little socket, and it does go back and forth. You got your extender, clips in there. And I think this thing was $8.50 I got. And then it comes with all different kinds of screwdriver bits, got some hex keys, it's got a driver for socket head and star keys, stuff like that. This is something I've wanted to have either in the car or just on my, be able to carry it in my pocket in case I had some small repairs that I need to do, especially out my tree stand or something like that if I had to adjust anything. Kind of a cool little kit. Like I said, for $8.50, it's a good little buy. The next thing I'm going to talk about, so my wife has rainouts. I don't know if it's a condition or syndrome, whatever they call it, but basically when she gets really cold, her fingers and her toes will turn darn near white, and she suffers almost like a frostbite where she gets really cold, stiffness, aching, and it's just really bad. Like she could get some permanent damage from it if not careful with it. So I got this for the truck for when we go camping or fishing. Tomorrow we're going to do some trout fishing, and not that it's really cold, but 55 degrees to her even is pretty cold. So this is just like a puffer jacket kind of thing. It comes with a little case, a little sleeve I should say, and it's 55 by 78, so it's pretty good size. I got the green and the orange, so you can get some loops on here, I guess, if you want to use it for a tarp or to tie it to your, not so much a tarp, but just a cover, or tie it to your sleeping roll or anything like that. So these things are great. We already tried it out. Super warm. And let's get some other straps on here too. I think this was $22. That's the thing about Temu. You can look at something one day, and if you just look at it for long enough, check it out, a lot of times they will send you an ad a couple days later or an offer for a couple bucks off. That's what I do a lot of times. I'll look at stuff, maybe I'll put it in my cart, and then I take it out, and almost immediately they're like, oh, if you buy it right now, give it to you for $5 cheaper. And then of course you got to deal with all the ads and offers too. But yeah, for that. Oh yeah, it also came with a sleeping mask, which is kind of funny. But if we go on trips, it'd probably be good, especially for her. Yeah, for $22, definitely worth. This will go in the truck, in the storage. And then I got one of these sharpeners. It's a 15-degree sharpener. I've seen these on TV, I've seen them on Instagram, and they're one of the roller sharpeners. So basically what you do, oh, it's got 15 and 20, my bad. Got 15-degree. Lock your knife onto there. Put this up a little bit higher. And then you just take and you roll this across. I'm not going to sharpen this because this knife is brand new. So it's got a diamond surface on this one, and then it's got a honing, a softer one. But yeah, you just roll it back and forth across your knife, and it sharpens it up. So I've seen these a lot, and I've been wanting one, but I just didn't want to spend the big price. And they also have, like I said, they also have the 20-degree one here too. So I'm going to try it out here soon and see how it works. So put that back in here. And that was, what did I say that was? That was $10. 9 and some change, whatever. The next thing we got, I got another one of these pouches, one of these belt pouches. I love these things. Slide it in through your belt, clip it on. This one is actually, can carry 5 different things. I've got one of my military style pens with the breaker on it. I got a Energizer flashlight. I got one of my Harbor Freight Ozark Trail knives in here. Still working to loosen that up a little bit. And another Work Pro 18-in-1 multi-tool. I got the red one this time. These things are awesome. You can, I don't care what you say, you can spend all your money on all the expensive ones you want. This thing, they're so cool. I've already used my green one a bunch. So that's just me. Do what you want to do with your monies. But I went with this one because I like it. So the next thing I got, excuse me, is, how the heck did I get this in here? Ah, there we go. One of these Night Doy. It is a ferro rod, paracord, striker, and an adjustable cordage on here too. And it's also got a compass, little button compass. This one does, I think this one glows in the dark. That one was $7. I got this one on Amazon now, I believe. Yeah, I think I got this one on Amazon. But I've been wanting one of these, and it fits really nice on here. So, yeah, I like that. I think I carry this all the time, but just to have one, it's kind of cool to have. So yeah, the pouch itself was $6. Again, look around on Temu or on Amazon, and a lot of times you can find them super cheap. Is it great quality leather? Probably not, but it's not pleather either. Oh, it's also got a key ring on here too, if you want to clip your keys on here too. But yeah, I love carrying these. They're great. I've got a lot of compliments on it. I try not to display it a whole lot, but you know, when I'm out and about, it's great when I carry to church too. It's extra. This one will actually fit my 9mm magazine and stuff in here too if I wanted to choose to do that. I'm not going to wear 2 at the same time, but if you did want to, you can put a few on your belt loop. So there you go. And then what else? Oh, I got this little outdoor tools. It's one of those little micro cards. I just kind of got this because it was a freebie. It was one of those things, you know. Oh no! I remember. I got this off of Amazon. to get the free shipping. My wife's got Prime. I don't know why I don't buy stuff off her stuff to get free shipping, but I needed like 99 cents. And this little thing was $9 altogether. So, it's one of the little utility cards. It does come with a keychain, a bunch of little hexes, freaking measuring tool, and a nice little clip. I don't know how long it'll last and stuff. Bottle opener, wire cutter, and then tiny little screwdriver heads. But it's extra. It came with it. The funny thing was how much of a pain in the butt it was to get this thing out. So, comes with your little instructions, tells you what everything is. Comes with this tiny little whistle. Oh, the dogs did not like that. Sorry, dogs. So it comes with can opener, bottle opener, a little mini screwdriver head. It's kind of cool. Plastic is a little harder plastic, so, and it does have a little ruler on here. What else is on here? Tiny little tweezers. And I think there's a toothpick. Yep, little tiny pick. What else is in here? A button compass, a magnifying glass. I think this is the little ferro rod. Little tiny thing, but it will work. So I think you also use that for your striker. And then getting the knife out was a little pain in the butt. Wire cutter, mini gut hook if you want to gut a squirrel. The knife is actually pretty sharp. Not really useful with all the serration and stuff, but I guess it would be good. I guess you're supposed to kind of hold it like this. I mean, overall, it's a cheap little thing. I just kind of wanted to get one just to look at one. I've never had one of these little cards, but it's more of a hard plastic. A metal one would have probably been better. And it's got a lanyard in case you want to carry it around your neck or whatever. But I guess I just wanted to get it as a goof. It's from Outdoor Tools. You can see it's got all the different things on here. It tells you, what to do. Oh, how to use tweezers. Never done that before. But again, for just to kind of get the money out of the way to get it, I decided to get that. So yeah, a lot of this stuff is just kind of goofball stuff, but I just kind of wanted to play around and see what they all had on there. If you guys are interested in check, I can leave some links in the description. And then one of the other things I got, I went back, even though I said I wasn't going to, went back to Walmart and got another one of their Ozark Trail knives. This one is called the Vertex. You can see that. The reason I got it, it's got the blue frame and the kind of reddish scales on there. It's got the little where you can tie it off. It's kind of good. I can't say this enough. The Ozark Trail knives come out razor sharp every time. Does it need some work? Yep. But I know a lot of people talk about the movement of them. This doesn't wiggle at all. I bought, I think 4 or 5 of the new ones now. I think there's 10 altogether. There's a couple of them I don't want. They got camouflage one. I want to carry one that if I drop it, I can find it right away. I thought camouflage knives were the coolest things ever. I do have a couple black ones, but they have some accents so you can actually see them if you drop them. I got one with some bright red accents. And I've got some with orange accents too. But like, I was just talking to a guy on YouTube last week that had made a comment on the last video, and he was talking about getting some for his kids and stuff for $8. If your kid breaks it or lose it, you're not out a whole lot. It's something that they can kind of learn on the way, and they're easy to sharpen too. That's the best thing. And again, left-handed, right-handed if you want to switch out the handle and stuff. So the last thing I got, which was more than what I wanted to pay for, but they were actually on sale. These jackets were $43. They are Ladutino? I don't know. Something crazy. It's got a detachable hood on here. it's not a puffer jacket, but it kind of mimics one. It's got great big pockets in the front, little clip, pockets on the side, on both sides. Got that big old patch on the front. Pretty nice. The back does vent, so you can, you know, it's a little breathable. And it's got this, I don't know why they put that big dumbass patch on there instead of just putting it in the inside, but whatever. They've been around since 1986. I needed a nice jacket to keep in the truck for winter, and to be honest, this thing is so warm. I was kind of worried about it. It's not too bulky. It does fold up and roll up pretty quick. I put it in the truck in a dry bag just to see how it would. But it hasn't gotten cold enough here to try it, really wear it yet. And I think ooh, I didn't even see that big old patch on the side. Nice. But yeah, 42 bucks. I know I could have got like a Swiss gear or some of the other readily available ones, but I just kind of wanted to order one and just see what it's like. It's pretty light overall. But yeah, it's supposed to be water resistant, wind resistant, so like I said, I had it on the other night when it was probably about 40, 42 degrees, and it really kept me warm. So yeah, that's just kind of some of the goofy stuff I've gotten, and overall I just kind of wanted to do some things that you just kind of got to look around and stuff. Oh, I actually got my wife one of those little nail kits. I had like 28 pieces in there or something. Again, it was one of those free gifts. I don't know where she put it or I would have brought it out, but it's basically one of these fold-ups like this. Got all kinds of cool stuff in it. If your wife, or if you want one for travel kit or something, they're really good. We can use it on our daughter. We can actually use it on ourselves and the dogs too, because there are so many tools in there. But like I said, tomorrow I'm going to do the final drawing on last week's video. So if you want to check that video out, leave a comment and a like. You will be entered in the drawing, and I'll pick a name tomorrow. And then tomorrow I'm going to try to do another video on one of those all-in-one EDC kits. I got it off of Temu. I think I paid like $21 for it. My grandson is 8 now, and he's getting out in the woods a lot more and exploring and stuff. And even though he's still at that age where he needs supervision with some of the things that are in there, I wanted to get him one for an introductory, and I'll go more about that tomorrow. Ugh, it's all in this little bag. We have this extra bag laying around, so I threw it on there for him. So yeah, do a review on that tomorrow. Check it out, and I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day. Bye.